Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to TEXPO Global. I'm honored and privileged to have Mr. Martin Lotzer, the Consulate General of the Federal Republic of Germany here. I would like to have his thoughts about this ICT Connect 2012 and also like to share his experience so far in this exhibition. Welcome, Mr. Lotzer. It's nice to having you here. Would you like to tell us about your experience so far, what you have seen in this ICT Connect 2012 exhibition?
Well, first of all, thank you very much for having me. Thank you very much for inviting me over. It's very interesting. It's been a very interesting afternoon so far. I had a chance to have a look around. I've been speaking to some people. It's a very well organized company, very well organized exposition as far as I can tell. It's very compact. I guess that's in regards to the so-called situation we have in Karachi. Unfortunately, I think it should be bigger, and I think it could be bigger. But it's great. I'm very happy that this takes place and that people do see that there is still a lot of business and a lot of opportunities in Karachi and in Pakistan for that matter.
I think all this hype about the uncertainty and the circumstances and situation, but by coming here and looking people coming here and visiting this exhibition, and especially like the delegates coming from all parts of the world, from states, from UK, from China and elsewhere, it shows that I know that there's more hype about what's happening around the city, but if you come and see that things look pretty normal. And within the context of this exhibition, if you've visited the stands and you see the companies who are participating in this exhibition, how do you match with this standard of ICT and the standard across the world as an international standard of IT and computing technology?
Well, that's a very good question. I mean, of course, we are still in Karachi, we are still in Pakistan, so you can only organize an exhibition in that framework. You're not Berlin or London or New York. Therefore, it will be always difficult to have a exposition or exhibition on the same standard, same level. But compared to anything else which is happening in Karachi, this one is certainly within the top 5% from the presenting point of view. So it looks a lot more professional. It seems to be very professional. People seem to be happy. There's a very interested crowd, and I think, yes, somebody did a good job.
Another thing I would like to ask, and as you've been kindly consented to be the guest here, and all the students I'm sure who have participated in the Mentoring Your Talent program for TEXPO Global, and all the successful students especially will be honored to receive the scholarship from you and other dignitaries present here. The motive behind Mentoring Your Talent is to nurture and mentor the youth, especially in the sector in the field of information technology, and then we invited students from all parts of the Pakistan, especially the state universities. They participated in online tests, and the successful candidates being shortlisted, and now today is the day for them where the scholarship being awarded. So would you like to share your thoughts about this Mentoring Your Talent program, other than what business is doing, what professionals are offering, but on the social side of TEXPO Global, what would you like to say about that?
In general, I am very impressed that so many companies who are still working successfully in Pakistan or in Karachi for that matter are really giving a very big share back to society. I mean, almost everybody is making an effort to improve the standards they're facing here. And I think that's why Karachi is still a very successful business city. And businesses are doing, companies are doing still good business. I think the idea to link a company like TEXPO with the local universities and with the students within the university serves both sides. I mean, the students have a chance, well, not only a chance, but they see there is companies who are interested in them. And for the company, it's a wonderful possibility to screen talented staff for the future. So it's a win-win situation for both. I mean, it's an investment in your own future for the student as much as for the company itself. So you should be congratulated for that. The idea, I think, is brilliant.
I hope that in further future we would extend this program, and speak to the company's organization, especially in the field of information technology, within the Europe region, including Germany. So all the talent that we have nurtured and mentored and initiated from this country, they might have an exposure in worldwide market of information technology, let's say for instance in Germany. So the organization and the companies who operate in Germany, they might be looking forward to acquiring talented youth from anywhere who's really talented and exploring the opportunities in the field of information technology. So would Germany would be able to welcome those students or those talents in their country, so the talent could not only stay in the Pakistan region or the Southeast Asian region, but also could cross boundaries and go into the Europe area?
Of course, all of this is already happening. German companies are constantly, permanently looking for highly trained, qualified staff. It's been the case in the past, and it will be the case in the future. If TEXPO establish itself a name in regards to finding the right people for the right job, you will be, of course, an interesting partner for all the German companies who are working in that field. Excellence excels. I mean, if somebody is talented and a well-trained and a well-educated person, there's no limit. He can go anywhere. He will be finding the job he looks for. Absolutely.
Well, thank you very much for the reassurance, actually. And hopefully, TEXPO Global, TEXPO Pakistan will establish itself in Germany as well, not only as mentoring a talent program, but of course in other ventures of information technology. Our forte is like the data center management, the satellite communication, application development, and so on. So I'm hopeful that we have long and healthy working relationship with all the organizations in Germany, and your presence today would just trigger what you call the first action offline, and then it will move on from that track, and we can take it further into the future, and it will go miles into the future. Thank you very much for your presence, Mr. Lotzer, and hopefully you will enjoy your stay here. Would you like to say anything else? I thought.
No, I was just going to say, I would be glad if this would initiate some development like that. Absolutely, of course. For that matter, yeah, it would be great if TEXPO will find its way to Europe. But then again, I mean, IT companies are international companies anyway. I mean, TEXPO itself, with its associated companies, are globally organizing themselves or entertaining themselves anyway. So one way or another, you are a worldwide company already. So you find your way to Germany, I'm sure about that.
Thank you very much for reassuring it again. And I'm sure you'll enjoy your stay here. And the students will receive the recognition and the scholarships. They'll be more than happy to see you here, and I'm sure they'll be honored and privileged as we are. Thank you very much.